Hey everybody!
Hello.
After a gap of a week when we never did the show because Eric was ill again.
Yeah.
Poor sickly little Eric.
Well, Tuesday I was actually working late. Here we go. And then I got ill with a fucking brutal fucking cold.
Yeah.
I would have to say it's a mild flu.
Right.
And I've been ill
Don't
a
be
week.
spreading your germs over me, pal.
Still ill. I got my fancy toilet roll here.
Your £1 bog roll.
And I'm slightly worried I might just go mental with coughing.
Right.
That happens sometimes. So if I look like I'm dying, don't worry, I'll be back.
Okay. I'll just go for your record.
There you go. Here we go.
You fall down dead, I'll just do your record.
Yeah. You won't like any of these, so you won't want any of these. So.
Alright. So I'll do Dark Premium Ale, Night Watchman. I've got two of the same this week, just Night Watchman.
Me too.
Yeah, he's got Night Watchman as well.
East
What a
London
coincidence.
What a coincidence, yeah. I wonder if we go to the same shop.
I actually got this from the turkey shop at the end of the road, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it was a different shop to the other one.
Night
So I
Watchman
picked up the same one.
is a darker premium bitter with hopped, but with a smooth mouthfeel. Okay, it's a weird
It's
word.
a move mouth feel, isn't it?
Yeah, a complex balance of malts. Gives?
Gives? Oh, gives.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, complex.
Can we start
balance
again?
of malts gives a well-rounded flavour. That's it.
Because I was thinking it's some sort of weird beer
it was
thing.
another ingredient. Yeah.
Oh, you
malts,
did that.
gives,
Okay, it's going out. It's my turn.
I know, when I did the re-ferments, and I was like, re-ferments? What's re-ferments when it's at home?
The thing is, my family know I do this sort of thing all the time, so they'll be like killing me now.
And the other one you got a mild, eh?
Yeah, let's put the old glasses on this one because it's a bit small.
Well, what are you drinking first anyway?
I'm going to go for this one, I think. Yeah, this is because I want to go for all the East London and St Peter's ones basically because there's loads. A classic example of a beer, mild. This is one that did the whiskey. Remember?
Yeah.
A mild in hops, but not in flavour. Sweetness balanced by bitter chocolate malt to produce a rare but much sought after traditional mild.
Cool.
Historic notes. St Peter's Brewery is located. Oh, we've said all this, haven't we?
Probably, yeah.
Suffolk, yeah. Fuck all that. Oh.
But I like the milds and the porters and all that kind of thing. Always very nice.
Yeah. You don't see mild much, even in pubs now, do you?
No, not really. No, it's true. It's either stout or it's or it's not. It's always lager, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, have you been to the Unicorn lately? Went to the Unicorn yesterday.
Yeah.
They've got rid of all their fucking bottled beers apart from Newcastle Brown Ale.
Oh,
You can't get speckled ale or anything in there anymore.
Oh,
It's just
no?
Newcastle Brown or Trooper. It's just,
Right.
yeah, it's like, I was like, what the fuck?
By the way, you've opened it. I saw you do it.
Yeah, I remember opening it this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh god, after that time, it was definitely flat though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
Still
wrong.
flat,
It was
so
wrong.
It was weird. That was.
But
So
looking
weird.
back, you were sort of
Yeah.
like leaned back.
Yeah.
We were talking about shit, and you automatically did it. I don't even
without
think
even
you looked.
realising I was doing it.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, yeah, just quickly, it's a 700-year-old brewery or something. So
Cool.
cool.
That's the other one we as well. Was it Samuel Smith? Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite old.
That's old as well, yeah.
Isn't it?
Oh, it's lovely. So I've got quite a few R's.
Right, yeah, got a big part of ours. None of which I'm going to be interested in, apparently. I was all going to be thinking, I remember when I ripped your vinyl, I remember there was loads of...
R's you don't like,
yeah. Or not that...
Nah, you know, you'll hate what's coming out, obviously, but but most of it you'd be interested.
Yeah.
If not, running out and buying it.
Yeah.
So you're still waiting on this parcel?
Yeah, I was supposed to...
It's really pissed you off. I can
It's
tell.
so annoying. This crap is so annoying. So anything that's meant to try you. Like, they've got a leaky sink that's come up.
Yeah.
Just came up yesterday. The sink is fucking pissing out water. I've got a fucking bucket. I keep changing every hour or so. And parcel falls bloody texted me on Tuesday, so I've got a parcel coming on Thursday. Okay, fair enough. Then he texted me today, so it's coming today. So I've sat in all day, and the fucking thing ain't come. So
And then Carla's moved the living room around.
it's different this week.
Yeah, we don't mind that. We love Carla.
She's moved the stuff around in the room for some reason.
So we're over to the left
Yeah.
slightly.
So you must wait for something different than it. So you can see the bookcase up behind me and all that kind of thing. It would be interesting if there wasn't such crap on there.
Oh yeah, lovely cute picture of you. Look, show
Picture
everyone.
of me as a kid, Jesus
Show
Christ.
everyone.
What an unfortunate face I've always had. At least now I've got a beard to hide most of it.
I like that. I've always had. Don't make me laugh because that makes you cough. Oh yeah, just a quick shout out on your breast show.
Oh yeah,
that was good. Yeah, that was hilarious. You need to get a patron on the go so you can get that breast show. It's really good. Hilarious.
Yeah, it's my podcast. So we'll talk about that. Don't forget, as well as doing all this final and stuff, we both do shows. He's got his show starting soon. After this video finishes, he's normally on his Metal Devastation Radio. And there's a link down below as well to all my podcasts. You can go check them out on my blog. So please do.
So I was too ill to do a show last week, so you didn't get me last week, like my radio show.
I just hope I don't get you all very germ. Stop coughing.
Can't.
Right, so what's first in the
Well, I don't think you've ever commented about this band.
Okay.
Rage Against the Machine.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't think you got much to say about this
I've
band.
never once mentioned that band in a negative light, have I?
Yeah. Maybe just...
I think I mentioned it before in the video. I saw them. I think that's been their first gig in the UK or in London anyway.
You lucky bastard.
Supporting. It must have been early. 'Cause I'd never heard of them at that point.
No.
And they were supporting.
Well, the fact that they're supporting someone.
Suicidal Tendencies.
Yeah.
I can't remember who else. Was it Suicidal Tendencies or somebody else's one? I can't remember. And I literally, after about 10 seconds, I was like, I fucking hate this band.
Yeah.
This is really shit. And after they said, fuck you, won't do what you tell me, like
That
5
20
times. And I was like, why do they keep fucking repeating the same line over and over again? What a pile of fucking horse shit. And my opinion has never changed.
And they went on to be huge.
Fucking, all you arseholes out there who like Rage Against the Machine, you're all fucking wrong. You want to look at yourself in the mirror and realise just what a fucking twat you are. Fucking hell.
Ignore him.
Ignore me, this is Elric Joe.
Look at that album cover as well. I mean, that is fucking brutal.
Yeah.
It's real, you know, someone catching themselves on fire.
Self-immolation.
Look, we all have our opinions, but people that like this band, you know what this album's all about. This is an absolute fucking classic of an
Take
album.
a line, repeat it 20,000
times,
times.
and you got an album.
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm not a fan of hip hop or rap either, but for some reason, the mesh with this and the guitars and that, it just really worked for me. And the cool thing about this as well is, and they make a point of it, is there's no samples, or because hip hop always had samples. Everything's done with guitar, bass, drums and vocals. So all the weird sound effects is all done with the guitars.
Right, okay.
Tom actually, he kind of reinvented the guitar. There's there's sounds coming out of his guitar no one's ever heard. The solos are done incredibly different to any other guitarist.
Well,
I think it's amazing.
To be honest, they play...
Hugely political.
I don't know that many songs of theirs because the ones that they play all the time in the bloody world clubs did go to.
Well, I don't bother with killing a name or
it's one of
putting
those
it
bands that make me grit my teeth. It's like, I used to have really long teeth until I filed them down into Rage Against the Machine.
Now you just got gums.
Yeah. Rage Against the Machine. So I should do a band called Rage Against the Machine.
Focus on me. Focus on me. Every song on this album is fucking awesome. This is one of the best albums ever of all time. Well, I'm going over the top a bit there, but
that's right. You carry on. I'm just gonna.
The lyrics are brilliant.
You carry on. I just sit here respectfully in silence.
It's great. Never mind. Sorry.
I think that is a famous picture, that like the monk.
Yeah,
on the front
probably.
There. I think it's in Tibet or something.
I'm not sure.
Complaining against Chinese rule or something like that.
I'm not sure I will produce another album that you hate so much, like a band that you hate. This is probably the most hated stuff I've got.
Well, I'm not keen on Pantera either, but yeah.
This is slightly more.
Yeah. Probably. Yeah.
Thankfully, they only did 3 albums. I've only got 2. So
I think you need to flip the other way up. That's it. That's it.
So this is the second album, Evil Empire.
Okie doke.
It's alright, but I mean, to be honest, they did. You talk about them sounding the same.
Yeah.
The albums they brought out are really pretty much sound the same. You know, the same style.
Kelsey, please.
So it was never going to really compete with that album because that has loads of classic songs. But it's still pretty good. It has People of the Sun, Balls on Parade, Fiat Now, which are good songs. So this is the second album, Evil Empire.
Obviously, this must be the first album that got all the money though, I take it.
It was pretty successful, yeah.
Can't say any of those. Did any of those get played at the clubs and so
well, that
on?
one,
No, the second one.
Yeah.
I don't recognise any of those song titles.
Balls on Parade is quite a big song.
Okay.
But
So what do they actually promote themselves as being? Rock or metal or hip hop metal? You said, or
a bit of both.
That's
Because they were lovers of hip hop and lovers of kind of heavy metal and 70s rock.
No.
So they just want to mesh the two. They weren't the first to do it necessarily. There are other bands like had a crack at it as well, like your Anthrax's, Faith No More. But these were really like did it all the time kind of thing. Right, well, probably the first band to do it all the time, like through a whole sort of album. But it's weird because I'm not a rap fan at all.
Did they have a Christmas #1 when everyone voted for?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Everyone bought their singles so the X Factor wouldn't get to #1 or something like that.
Well, King of the Name.
I'd rather have X Factor get the #1. I hate X Factor. I'd rather fucking I know the people from.
The funny thing
X
is
Factor,
though, because it was brought out as a single. It would always fade at the fuck you I do it what you tell me because obviously they can't play that bit so it would always fade but
I find it immensely fucking amusing that a bunch of people went and bought a song called Fuck You I Do What You Tell Me because they were told to. What a load of crap.
Yeah, they shouldn't have done it.
No,
They're
exactly.
telling you not to do it.
Yeah. Fuck you, I do what you tell me. I'm going to go and buy the album that tells me to... Oh, whatever, you know what I'm fucking talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about.
But they actually put on, to thank the English crowd, because that never really happened before, they actually put on a free show in Finsbury Park to say thanks to the crowd, which I thought was a really nice
so that's a good gesture, really.
But, you know, I mean, lyrically they're very political, they're very attacking and that kind of thing, but hey, you know. They're not everyone's cup of tea.
They have their plus points, just not their music.
Yeah, I was waiting for the punchline. So, hang on, what's he saying?
Yeah. Sound like nice chaps, and they look politically probably coming from the right direction. Just the music shit, that's all.
I'm not sure you like this band, but I really like this band.
Don't like that band either.
I love the first.
To be honest, I don't think I even listened to them. I kind of like it was of that era, and I thought I might have heard a couple of them, and I don't know.
I love the first album. It's kind of sludge metal.
Yeah.
In the sort of style of Iron Monkey in a way. A lot of people would say they're ripping off Iron Monkey a bit, but I think the first album especially is fucking so heavy and brutal.
Did you see Iron Monkey? We supported them.
Yeah, I've seen Iron Monkey, and they've reformed themselves now as well. So. Well, these split as well and reformed. This is Raging Speedon, and I've got a signed copy of the first album.
Didn't that guy used to do writing for Terrorizer? Didn't he used to like manage him or something weird like that? Remember the guy from Terrorizer? We used to hang around with a bit. The West Ham fan, American bloke, only had one arm.
Oh.
Do you remember him?
Yeah.
Oh, sure, he had something to do with Raging Speed when he was like helping manage him.
Tyler?
No, different
Some
guy.
other one arm bloke.
No, it's American bloke, this one. Back in the he's kind of Brainerd Club. It's American guy.
I should have remembered American guy.
West Ham fan as well, yeah.
Fuck me.
Or maybe I didn't know you. Maybe I wasn't hanging out with you that much at that time because I only met you down there.
I'm sure that it is cool. What it was, orange vinyl.
Oh wow, nice, interesting colour.
I know, right, isn't it?
I could be mistaken anyway. I might be remembering wrong.
What, that?
Yeah.
You don't like these?
No, this guy that I thought was helping them out, managing them.
Oh, you remember you don't like these?
I know. I think it's one of those. When I saw the name,
double vocalist going crazy.
I took an instant can't be asked with it kind of feel. Also, certainly not on the same level as Rage Against the Machine, but I wouldn't. It's one of those. They were one of those bands. They were playing outside. I'd shut the window.
Well, one thing for sure though is I had to get the CD version with lyrics.
Right.
You cannot understand what they're saying whatsoever. But I still think it's really cool, and like the Black Sabbath-y kind of riffs with really aggressive vocals. I loved it. To be honest, they sort of progressed a bit more, not as heavy with each album. So I really just like the first one, and when they reformed. They've been around a while since they reformed. They play a lot of this album, you know, first couple.
I said, but to be honest,
I've only got this on vinyl.
I really haven't really listened to them at all, really. I don't think.
It's not really going to be a cup of tea.
No, I didn't think you was. That's just one of those ones I think I saw the name and I thought, that's not going to be my cup of tea. And I saw, I don't know what bands they were playing with and that kind of thing.
You don't mind Iron Butterfly? Iron Monkey, I guess.
To be honest, I've not even listened to Iron Monkey. I haven't got any of their stuff. I know there's a lot of bands like that kind of style now. Yeah. That's sludge style play on my show now. I don't mind it. It's like slow and screaming, hardcore mixed with.
That's kind of what that's a bit like.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't mind it actually now.
Yeah.
But at the time I was like, oh, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
I think maybe I've.
Let's go for this fancy Poundland toilet.
Yeah, have a good blow on my Poundland toilet tissue.
Only the best here.
Only the best, yeah, because the other toilet rolls have all got fucking soaked because the sink's
nice.
Because the sink's bloody broken.
Yeah.
Bloody house has fallen apart.
Right, that's the only stuff I got on vinyl, but right, this is a classic, brilliant classic band that I really like, but I kind of a fan of the Dio era of this band.
Yeah.
It's Rainbow.
Yeah, I thought it might be Rainbow.
So this is Richard Blackmore's Rainbow, which is the first album, 1975.
Not a band I haven't got anything against them, but I just don't really know them. I never really listened to them, to be honest. I never really.
I
always thought, to me, I always thought Rainbow were a pop band. I don't know why. When I was,
they progressed more popular. Yeah. That's why Dio left.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to become a bit more popular. But this is more like kind of classical influence, kind of medieval kind of rock. But it's great stuff. It's heavy though.
Yeah.
Because even Deep Purple were getting mellow, and I think Blackmore wanted to do something that was a little bit more sort of heavier, really. But yeah, it's awesome. Man on the Silver Mountains, the big song on the album. 16th Century Greensleeves. So your song title was like that. That's a brilliant song.
That was written.
Temple of the King's brilliant.
That was written by Henry VIII, wasn't it? Greensleeves.
Yeah. And it's on every ice cream fan.
Yeah, pretty much. Maybe not every ice cream man, but he's like quite popular.
Growing up, that's all I ever heard.
Alas, poor maid, you do me wrong to cast me off discourteously. For I have loved you oh so long, delighting in your company.
Wow, you got the lyrics. I just realised something I forgot
I'm fucking medieval old school, man.
Yeah, proper old school.
Yeah.
I just realised something. I forgot to match up the t-shirt.
Oh no.
And I got ours.
You got an arse.
I got a few arse
instead of an arse.
Never mind. This is a cool t-shirt anyway.
Yeah, no, you can't wear it next week though, can you?
No.
I
got loads of S's. Yeah. Right, this is the absolute classic album. Funny enough, on Banger TV, which I watch quite a lot, they do this thing where they get people to vote for their favourite album from certain years.
Right.
And 1976, so I love that sort of shit. I do my top 10 of my 76, and this come in at number 2 for me.
Okay. I wouldn't even fucking know albums from 76, to be honest. There's not really an awful lot of...
Number 1 for me was Sad Winds of Destiny by Priest.
Okay.
But, yeah.
So I'm not into that. I've not really got that much
70s,
old rock and, early metal kind of stuff.
That's fair enough. Fair enough. You bypassed it.
Yeah, definitely.
Rainbow Rising. Well, talking to Carly, actually, I know she's a massive fan of Stargazer. I remember, whenever that comes on, she goes mental over it. So, it's a classic. Yeah, all the songs are great, and it's Tower Woman, Starstruck. Stargazer. Star Trek's about a sort of stalker, but a female stalker.
Yeah. What is it? She's
starstruck.
Like
a light in the black.
A rock star or a film star or something like that kind of thing.
There's the band. Classic band.
Lots of hair going on.
Lots of hair going on. Yep. I'll tell you what. I think only them two are live now.
Yeah.
Richard Blackmore on the keyboard, and Dio, Cozy Powell. had a crash. Roger Bain died only a couple of years ago as well, I think.
Okay.
So, we all get old, don't we?
Yeah. Well, some of us don't get any older. Some of us not getting old and just get dead.
Get deader.
Mm.
But yeah, great album.
Do you have any of the early stuff of Dio?
The Elf stuff.
Yeah.
Don't have any Elf.
wasn't it?
No, I've heard it. It's more like boogie rock. It's
Right.
not. It's all right, but
Yeah, the Blinking. Do you not have like a 5-piece kind of croony band kind of before that? I'm sure there was some stuff of it.
he's done loads of stuff like that in the '60s.
Yeah.
Ronnie and the Rockets, I think, was a band.
Might
You know,
have been, yeah.
classic '60s type. And yeah, he plays sort of rock and rolly stuff and '60s stuff. But Elf was like obviously getting more rock.
Yeah.
It's funny because in Elf he did a cover of Black Sabbath War Pigs.
Oh, right.
So he was a fan and then
Yeah.
ended up in
Ended
Black
up being
Sabbath.
yeah. Was it what band was he in when he went to Black Sabbath? Was he in Rainbow?
He was in Rainbow, yeah, and he left Rainbow because basically Richard Blackmore was to get more commercial sounding.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
It's strange because he started off commercial sounding, didn't he? With his 60s, boy band kind of thing that he started off with.
Yeah,
I suppose
yeah.
he just discovered what he liked and he wanted to stick with it.
Yeah,
Obviously,
exactly.
he liked rock.
Everyone
and
started
heavier.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
Richard Blackmore was part of a sort of band troupe that wrote songs for pop artists
Right.
through the '60s.
Yeah. Well, it gets you money, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
If you can write,
That's how it was. Oh God.
you can write a good song.
£2 bargain. Can't argue with that.
Definitely.
Original Long Live Rock and Roll. This is the last album with Dio. Only did 3. It's excellent. It's got Gates of Babylon on it, which is brilliant. Long Live Rock and Roll. I mean, you must know some of these songs. Long Live Rock and Roll, you must know that song. Long Live Rock and Roll.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was listening when you said it. I was thinking. I was trying to think of it. I was thinking of a different way of singing it though for some reason. I was thinking it might be a different band I was thinking about. But now you've just sung it to me. I reckon I'm in that chorus. Yeah.
But yeah, good stuff.
Have Kiss got like a similar song title at all? For some reason I had like a Kiss kind of sounding song.
I think
going off
isn't
in my
every
head.
Kiss song start with the title Rock and Roll?
Yeah.
I never got into Kiss.
No.
I think of them as like more of an American kind of thing.
Phenomenon,
Like,
the American phenomenon.
I don't mind them.
I think if you were older, I think if we were older, it would have been like listening to
Or
more of
American.
the
Yeah.
American.
It's like Aerosmith and Kiss were the big American bands, but I never really got that into them.
I think I had
I was
one.
more Sabbath, Purple and Zeppelin, you know.
Right. I only bought a Kiss album because I was going to see him at Monsters of Rock, and to be honest, I wasn't that overly keen on it.
No,
So
I've seen them once.
they're just some like kind of like good kind of poppy, rocking kind of stuff, really, isn't they? But nothing
Yeah.
to
The
nothing
second
to
stuff's
blow
alright.
you away.
Right, this is the live album,
Right.
Rainbow on Stage. This is with Dio still.
Where was it live at?
I don't know, but it was amazing
Right,
stage,
yeah,
a giant
yeah.
rainbow. Where is it live?
So they're American band, aren't
No, Blackmore, Cozy Powell, Jimmy Bain are all British.
they? Right.
Tony Carrier was American, I think, and obviously Ronnie James Dio was
Yeah.
American.
That's what
Well,
I
they
was
changed their
wondering.
lineup quite a bit.
Yeah. But they're based in America though. Once they started taking it off, is that why they got American singer? Well, did they always have? Was he their first singer? Dio?
Yeah. What it was, I think, I believe Dio sung, because obviously Rich Blackmore was in Deep Purple and Roger Glover was in Deep Purple as a bass player, and I think Dio sung on a Roger Glover solo album. So that I think that's how he got on with him.
Yeah.
But actually, this I think should have come in front of that one, Long Live Rock and Roll, because
Oh.
this is from the Horizon tour. But it doesn't matter.
Never mind. Man on the Silver Mountain. Now that's a
Yeah,
title.
Man on the
Silver.
Silver Mountain.
I
That's a
know
big song
the
as
title
well.
sounds familiar. I can't remember a song like that, but it's just there's that 16th century Greensleeves is on there again.
Yeah.
Is it actually the song Greensleeves or that?
No, it's a completely different
It's just,
song.
it's just
Yeah.
using it as a right.
Yeah. That would have been cool though, wouldn't it? A rock version of that.
Well, Gore Rotted was going to do that, weren't they? Do you remember? They were Bedham and Beheadham.
Yeah.
Originally, that was going to be about Henry VIII.
Oh, okay.
That's what
Bedham,
Tim.
yeah,
That's
Bedham,
what Tim was telling me.
Oh,
Because
that's
obviously he only executed 2 of his wives, I think. But
Yeah.
But that was supposed originally to start off with Greensleeve, a clip from chamber music, Greensleeves, and then go into the song Bedham better than behead them.
You only executed 2. What happened to all the others then?
Well, I can't remember.
People didn't live that long back then.
No,
did they?
there is a poet. Remember, is it one of them divorced?
Yeah.
I think the first one was divorced. That's what that's what started the whole Church of England going, wasn't it? Because he wanted to get a divorce.
Yeah.
Divorced,
Make up your own.
divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded, survived.
Oh, okay, it's like a rhyme, is it?
Yeah, there was a
Okay.
rhyme that goes with it. Yeah. And I think one of them married twice. Did he marry one twice? I can't remember now. Did the last one, did he not remarry her?
Berlin, maybe, I don't know.
But yeah, of course, we know Anne Boleyn because of West Ham football.
Yeah, she was a West Ham fan.
Yeah, well, I think I don't know.
Might have been before that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the palace used to be around that area. That's why it was named after.
Yeah, the castle, Bowling Castle was there
Mm.
before my time. Actually, got knocked down, and that's why the West Ham badge, the old one, had the castle.
Yeah.
So we
It
called
was
it
called the
Bowling.
bowling ground.
And you got the pub on the corner in Bowling, but
Even before I went there, I always thought it was called Upton Park, the ground. Everyone
yeah,
used to
most
think
people
Upton
do.
Park.
Yeah,
called the Bowling,
years,
yeah.
the Bowling. And new one's London Stadium.
Yeah.
But they've named the stand after Billy Bonds, which I
Yeah, I
thought
saw
was nice.
that, yeah. What happened to the Bobby Moore Stadium? Bobby Moore.
Still there,
stadium?
yeah, and
Have
Trevor
they-
Brooking. Yeah,
right,
they
so
put that
they've
over
named,
there,
they've
yeah.
named it on there, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so there's one more stand to go.
Right,
I wonder, Jethurst maybe?
maybe.
Mm.
Ludo McCloskey.
Stand, why not? He's a
The
legend.
Ludo stand.
He's a legend.
Yeah.
The cameo.
Yeah.
Mm.
He was a good player.
Right.
Did you see the was it we beat was it
Newcastle, yeah, good
2-0,
result.
wasn't too
We're
bad,
playing
yeah.
alright.
Yeah.
If we can get 7th, we can get to Europe with
Oh.
7th, I think, this year. But yeah, you don't go now, do you?
Nah, stop going.
Yeah.
I think my dad's going to stop going next season as well. It's just too
Getting
much
old,
aggro.
isn't it? And I know it's a long way to get there, isn't
yeah,
it?
it's,
You can see the stadium, but you can't get close to it.
it's
no
like-
matter how quickly
it's
you
like a
walk.
mirage.
Yeah,
I've not actually been to it. Have you been to it for any?
yeah.
For
A few
Olympics or-
things, West Ham,
Oh, West Ham,
yeah, Olympics.
Yeah.
I went to Paralympics.
Oh, yeah.
Rugby I've been there for as well. So,
Right.
and concert, I see AC/DC there.
Oh, right, cool.
You're so far away from the
Yeah.
fucking pitch.
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus, if you're not in a good place, you're a long way from the pitch, to be honest. They want to get everything a bit closer for next season, whether they do or not, I don't know. But they also want to extend it to 66,000.
Okay.
Fucking mental, isn't it? So they Dio left. They changed their lineup, and I got this album because this was alright. I remember growing up with this album. This is Down to Earth. And this is with Graham Bonnet on vocals,
Right.
and it's got Since You've Been Gone.
Oh,
Since
yeah.
You've Been Gone.
I know that one.
So it's a little bit poppier.
Yeah,
and
it's definitely
all
a
night-
more
yeah.
poppy kind of.
Vibe to it, like love songs and shit, you know.
Who-
But it's alright.
I wonder if I'm confusing
All night long as well. isn't it?
Journey as well. Journey
It has that sort of vibe.
rocking kind of. Who
Yeah.
did we built this city?
Oh no, that's fucking
Starship.
Starship.
Fuck knows.
Jefferson Starship.
Oh, is it? Okay, okay. They dropped the Jeffersons.
They dropped the airplane.
Oh.
Airplane, because they were Jefferson airplane in the
Airplane, right,
60s.
isn't it?
When-
Are they the
when
same
were
one
proper.
who did? They did the one about the White Rabbit.
Yeah,
One
that's
hill
that's
makes you
airplane.
larger.
Yeah, brilliant song.
Yeah, it's a good song.
And Somebody to
The
Love.
Sanctuary cover is very good as
Yeah,
well.
they did Somebody to Love as well.
Okay.
Want somebody to love, that one.
Oh, right,
So,
yeah.
and then they did that horrible song in the 80s that you just mentioned.
We built this city of rock and roll.
So yeah, Graham Bonnet. It's a pretty good album. But then Graham Bonnet left and they brought in Jolene Turner, and and I really didn't like
Right.
the Rainbow when they
Did Jolene Turner used to sing with Ingrid Malmsteen?
Maybe,
Oh.
maybe.
That name
He was in
rings a bell
Deep
for some
Purple
reason.
briefly.
Jolene Turner, right, but yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Actually, I was at a gig last night
Yeah.
down at the Unicorn watching some Thrash. And I
Were
was
they good, by the way?
It weren't too bad. The headliner were a bit too fucking Pantera-ish for me, to be honest. I was like, oh. Yeah, they were a little bit too groovy, whatever,
Yeah.
fucking metal.
Was that the Hangover bit? What was it called? The Thrash band again?
Domination was the headline one.
Oh well, that's the Pantera song.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
so,
Well,
yeah.
that'd be it then. That's fucking. If I'd known that.
Yeah. Now, what's the Thrash band you wanted to see though?
Well, there was
that day?
4 of them. There was
Yeah.
4 of them. I mean, it's weird because I listened to the band when I played them on the podcast, and they sounded more like straight up Thrash to me. But as soon as they got up, started doing the fucking chest beating and like there's that same old Pantera-y kind of riffing, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I fucking
even that annoys me. I must admit, the hardcore
I
sort of
fucking
bullshit.
stood here all night for this. But it was all right. The first band, The Hand of Doom, I've seen a couple of times, and they're quite cool. And the second band, I don't want to say it, but the second band, the singer, like he just loved himself too much. I thought. It's like playing to the Unicorn. He's playing like he's playing to a
five people, and he's like,
he wants the fucking people to join him with fucking chanting and all that kind of bollocks. So it's just like,
get yourself established before you start doing that sort of stuff.
But
I remember seeing Orange Goblin.
But to be honest, thinking about it, I'm just a fucking miserable old bastard. So really, other people would be like, he was entertaining the crowd, but to me, I'm just like, fuck,
Orange Goblin used to do it when they first started. They played in front of about 2 people and put your lighters in the air.
If you got the fucking attitude, then I suppose in some ways it is good. But you know, if you like, I don't know, maybe I'm just a jaded old bastard. But anyone who's being too positive just fucking gets on my tits. I'm just like, stop being happy!
Yeah. We want more doom.
No, you're playing the fucking 25 people. Stop pretending you're playing the fucking Hammersmith Odeon.
Right, this next band I got loads of. This is one of my favourite bands of all time. One of my favourite punk bands.
Ramones.
That's it.
Sorry, I've totally spoiled that for everyone, didn't I?
That's right. Well, they'll know anyway if they know me. Yeah, I love this band. This is probably my favourite album as well, actually. It's the first album.
Ramones. Are there any Ramones left?
No.
They all died?
Every one of them.
Fucking hell.
Let's go through it, shall we? Joey was first to die with some sort of brain tumour thing or something. I'm not sure. Next, I believe, was Dee Dee Ramone, and that was drugs.
Okay.
Which is quite surprising.
I should have asked that question later because we kind of rather talk about it, we go straight into how they died.
How they died, yeah.
Sorry about this.
Johnny was next. It was cancer, and then the drummer. No, sorry. Johnny died next. The guitarist with cancer, and Tommy. I'm not sure. I think it might have been cancer as well.
Okay. You should have shown who you're pointing to the people on the camera, not me. But
Joey Ramone. That was a while back. Actually, it might have been late 90s.
When did they kick off? The 70s?
Yeah, I mean, these are arguably considered the first punk band in a way. They started in '74.
So did UK punk come from America then? Did it start in America and then the UK guys took it up?
Kind of, I think of English punk as being
a bit more
different to American stuff. American stuff is kind of more surfy, rock and rolly, maybe, but it comes from bands like the Stooges, New York Dolls, MC5, bands like that. Right. But then the English punk bands were quite different.
It kind of took the attitude, but kind of like aggroed it up a bit.
I would say. These didn't even call themselves punk. They didn't know they were doing punk. They thought they were doing like a sort of more heavier surf music.
That's interesting.
Because they are quite 60s and 50s sounding.
Yeah.
But with heavier guitars.
Yeah. Just kind of like a natural kind of progression. They put a little bit more aggro in, or a little bit more attitude into it, and somehow created a whole new scene without trying to. Kind of thing.
Yeah. And then then it was labelled as punk. Got a lyric sheet. Which I don't think you can get on all the albums, so I think it might be quite rare to get a lyric sheet. The cool thing about...
When did you get into them?
Early on really, that would have been through my sister's boyfriend Wes. I got into punk all through him.
Right.
So this would have been... around the time I was getting into sort of the thrash stuff, like late 80s, I was also getting into all this 70s punk as well.
Were they brothers?
No, they just took the name.
Right.
It's something to do with the Beatles.
Okay.
The Beatles had this idea of calling themselves the Ramones as well, or something like that.
Alright.
So it comes from that. I think what it is, the Beatles used to sign in at hotels as the Ramones.
Oh, okay.
To stop people knowing who they were. I think it's something like that.
Okay.
So they took that name, but no, they're not brothers, no.
Okay. So I don't know why if I'd heard that, or just that they made it out.
People thought they did.
Yeah, well, they called themselves something Ramone, didn't they? They used it as if it was a surname.
Stevie Ramone, it's Joe Ramone, it's Tommy Ramone, it's Johnny.
So I just assumed they were brothers.
Because even when members left and new ones come in, there was a CJ Ramone.
Right.
And Richie Ramone.
Right, I get you.
Marky Ramone as well, another member. They're still alive.
Okay. But the original lineup
all dead,
shuffled off the
unfortunately.
coil,
The cool thing about this album, and bass players say this all the time, every bass player that sort of started learned on this album.
Right.
The reason being is it's a strange production where the guitars are coming out of one speaker and the bass is coming out of another speaker. So whip the balance
And
to the left, you get the
to
bass.
listen to, yeah.
So,
I saw someone mention it. Did you mention it to somebody the other day online or
Jeff
something?
from Sacrilege, he mentioned it.
Oh, what, in chat? On
Yeah,
your,
in chat,
right,
yeah.
that's right, yeah. I remember,
But-
yeah.
You know,
That's
I
right,
love
you
the
played
bass
it on your
players.
show with, Monday week back, didn't you? That's right. You were going for your favourite artists, didn't you?
pretty much any band, rock band of like advancing years would have done like pretty
Would
much.
have used that as a template for learning how to play bass.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's very simple bass, but like it's well, Ramones are very simple. You
Are
know.
all the rest of your artists all Ramones?
No, I got a lot
I
from
remember,
another
I
art.
remember you had quite a lot of Ramones when I was,
Yeah, I do
when
have
was
a
ripping
lot,
them
but I
for
have
it.
a lot from another band as well.
They're all like 2-minute songs, aren't they, normally?
Yeah, yeah,
Like
which
that?
is very unusual for the time. Yeah, 2-minute tracks.
So you got like, 10 tracks aside, or?
Yeah, like quite a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah.
Like the Beatles, you know.
Blitzkrieg Bop, that's probably one of the
Yeah,
most
it's
well-known ones,
famous.
isn't it?
Yeah. Loudmouth is good. Now I want to sniff some glue. Can't argue with that title.
Yeah.
It's such a good album. I don't want to walk around with you.
Is there not like quite a few, I want to be something or other, I want to be...
I want to be your boyfriend.
Is there a few others like that though, I want to be...
Loads.
Yeah.
There's going to be loads like that. Beat on the Brat.
Right.
I like that one. It's a really cool album.
And they're just like little 2-minute blasters, isn't they?
And look at that. This is the mid 1970s, and they're wearing straight jeans.
Okay, is that not... Oh, not flared, you mean? Right,
Yeah,
I get you,
totally original.
Yeah, so that was all flares at that time.
Yeah,
Right.
would have been. You know.
Yeah.
Don't know where they got their trousers from. But,
They want to look different.
this is the second album, Leave Home, 77. Leave Home. Have I got the... yeah, this is the rare version that was banned. Carbona, not glue, because they were advertising the company Carbona. It's an American thing. It might be like a spray or something.
Oh, yeah.
So it was banned.
Sounds like a type of pasta. That's carbonara,
Yeah,
isn't it?
carbonara, yeah.
Yeah. Right, you carry on. I've got to go and get the lead because the fucking battery's dying on this. So I'm going to get the lead so we can carry on with that battery dying basically. So you carry on talking.
Oh, really? Hey, really? I thought it was. I forgot the lyric sheet. There we go. Lyric sheet and the band. So yeah, great album as well. Glad to see you go. Gimme Gimme Shot Treatment. Every song's great. Susie is a hairbanger. Pinhead is a classic. Now I Want to Be a Good Boy. Excellent. Commando. Great stuff. There's a song on it called Susie is a Headbanger.
Oh
as well.
yeah. Was that about her being a heavy metal person, or is it just?
Yeah,
They
kind of.
invent-
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah.
Right now the thing is, this lead is not bloody long enough.
We're back.
Yeah, we never went away.
Yeah.
Right.
Some people edit like crazy now. You see some people's YouTube and they're like this.
Yeah.
It's like
To be honest,
crazy.
I can't be bothered with that much, to be honest, because I don't think enough people watch it to make it worth making it into it. Now, some people spend hours like doing
But I
stuff.
prefer it natural anyway.
Yeah.
Like, why keep editing
But I can't be
all the time?
asked.
Yeah.
Well, you see, it feels to me the more effort I put into doing something, the least people bother to watch it.
Oh.
So I just can't be fucked. I know. It's true. I'm a broken man, mate. I'm a broken man.
Yeah.
I can't be fucking bothered with putting effort into doing shit. You know, you look how much effort I put into that fanzine I used to do years ago.
I'll be honest, like,
shit
I'm,
like that,
I'm
you
doing
know.
this for our enjoyment.
Exactly.
If
exactly.
people like tune in, you know, people do watch, it's good fun, but really this is for fucking my enjoyment as well as... Right,
It's cool, just chat and fucking...
yeah, and drink beer, it's cool.
And yeah, exactly. And listen and, you know, learn some stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Go on.
Get slagged off, I like
Yeah.
that, that's good fun. Well, this is the third album, Rocket to Russia, come out the same year actually, 77.
They were quite prolific, weren't they?
Yeah, early days, certainly.
I mean, you look at their songs. I mean, they must have fucking been able to write about 30 a night, didn't they?
Exactly,
Surely it was not like it's. So we use
not
that
rocket science.
We'll use that same riff and we just we change the lyrics.
So this has got Sheena is a Punk Rocker, which is like a big hit by but it's really good. Cretin Up, Rockaway Beach, We're a Happy Family. Teenage Lobotomy.
Right.
Some great titles. Good songs. Surfing
did-
Bird, that's an old,
Oh yeah,
rock and
yeah,
roll number,
yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
So the Trashmen. I
Yeah.
think it was the Trashmen. Did it
Something
was
like
Lee.
that, yeah.
So, yeah.
I forgot actually, because there's one on Let's Dance is on that one, you know, the Jim Lee Let's Dance. Da, 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 da. So Let's Dance. Da.
Oh yeah.
That's on that one, yeah. What's on this one? I know they do rock and roll, Californian Sun,
Okay.
which is a sort of surfy song from the 60s and 50s.
Yeah, because Surfing Bird is a surf rock
Yeah.
song with a whole Surfing Bird in slang.
Two in here.
Who else did Surfing Bird?
Do You Wanna Dance?
What, there's that,
Yeah,
that
Do You
Beatles?
Want... No, might
Do
be...
you want to...
Might be... Cliff Richard, maybe.
Do
Do you wanna dance? Do you wanna
Ah,
dance?
yeah,
that one.
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that rings a bell now, yeah.
So cool. Quite funny,
Nice.
inside sleeve actually. It's like the song and then they kind of do a little cut in
Yeah.
about what the song's about.
That's
you
pretty
know,
cool.
pretty funny.
But they were probably quite unique in their time though, weren't they?
Yeah, fucking definitely. Like a band coming out with in the height of fucking prog rock,
Yeah.
long songs. These are coming out with these 2
Short-
minute songs, and live they play even quicker.
Yeah.
And they never stop because I used to see them on tour, every tour from the early 90s or so, every tour, and they were so fast, so aggressive, they never stopped.
No.
So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 into the next
Yeah.
song. You're absolutely slaughtered after a bloody Ramones gig.
I suppose with a short songs like that, they couldn't really do like a 1.5 minute song and then talk for 5 minutes.
This is a live album, look at the amount of songs.
I said go straight through it. What's
Yeah.
that Gabba Gabba Hey stuff about? Is it just that was it just something they made up to?
No, not really. What it
What is
is,
that about?
it's a song about, they did a song called Pinhead,
Right.
and there's an old film called Freaks
Yeah.
from the 1920s
Pinhead
or
was a
something.
freak,
Yeah.
with like literally a pointy head, wasn't it?
Yeah, and they used to make that noise.
Oh, okay.
Like a Gabba Gabba Hey.
Oh.
And the song is about that film.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's quite like a cult kind of film, isn't it? Kind of
Mm.
filmed with real like people from a freak show,
Real
wasn't it?
freaks.
Yeah.
When you watch it, you're like, you can't believe it's from that year.
Uh-huh.
It feels kind of more modern, you know,
Right.
because
I don't know if I've ever seen the film.
yeah, it's amazing actually. But the freaks aren't portrayed as bad though.
No.
You're on their side.
Yeah.
I think that's the difference.
Just people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Ramones It's Alive. This is a live album. This was recorded live at the Rainbow, London,
Oh,
on
yeah.
New Year's Eve '77.
I wonder if the Rainbow had played at the Rainbow. Did
That's a good
Rainbow ever
point.
play at the Rainbow?
I don't know.
Because that's what I was
That's a
asking.
good point.
When you were pointing out the live album, I was wondering, I wonder if Rainbow ever played at the Rainbow. I'm sure they must have done, because they would have been around in that era, wouldn't they? I think the Rainbow was before our time, when it disappeared before we started going.
Yeah, I
to it.
never went there. No,
Is that the
it
one
disappeared.
that used to be at Finsbury Park?
Yeah.
Right next door to the Jones Road.
Building's still there.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like a church or something, you know.
Oh yeah, I think it's a happy, clappy, bloody well crazy
Happy, clappy.
church now. One of those ones that like fucking if their kids are misbehaving, they think they're possessed and fucking try and
Okay.
give them exorcisms. I think it's one of them kind of churches. I'm not too
Nice.
sure.
I want to
yeah.
go. That'd be
Oh.
entertaining to watch.
It wouldn't.
Yeah, so this is a great live album called It's Alive. It's awesome.
It's alive.
It's alive.
Classic Frankenstein line.
Yeah. It's alive. Yeah. Great album.
Double
Double
gatefold.
album. Yeah, double gatefold. There you go. And kicking ass.
Because I remember I would rip the vinyl onto MP3s for it, didn't I? It was such a bloody pain.
Oh, yeah.
Like, about hundreds, there's so many
Yeah.
songs, like the bloody will
I
put
should
the
never have done
tapes
it.
in and all that, didn't I?
That's mental.
Yeah, it was quite a long old process.
Yeah.
I think my computer went
Then I did
as
it,
well, didn't it?
the other live
Yeah.
album, I think I did it for both
Yeah,
live
yeah.
albums. Like, and the other one's even quicker.
Yeah.
Right, this is the next album, which was 78, the last album of the 70s basically. This is Road to Ruin. Still in the classic style of Ramones, but you can sort of see a little bit of...
Did they bring in the Vic Jeans as the style? Was it already style and they were just using it? Or did they you know...
I'm sure they invented it.
Maybe,
Yeah.
you don't know, do you?
Never know. It's all annoying fashion now, isn't it?
In a way, their style is kind of like fresh in a way.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
Jeans and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's kind of like the fresh kind of.
Yeah, leather jacket, whatever.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit more refined actually, and there's even guitar solos and stuff like that on it, but still classic Ramones though. Turn that around. Don't like it like that.
So any of the existing members who came later on still playing as the Ramones, or?
Well, Marky Ramone joined on this album, which is
Yeah.
the second drummer, and he's actually got a Ramones spin-off thing going on at the moment. He was also in
You wanna push the boat out and get a new bloody wool sleeve for that one, mate.
Yeah.
That he's got. You probably not see it from me, but his paper sleeve is holding on in one corner. It's yeah. It's like completely irrelevant.
Yeah.
Kind of to the. It's just yeah.
I think another version comes with lyrics actually, which I don't have, but
Right.
it's a bit knackered.
Yeah, oh yeah.
so,
Even the outside sleeve
yeah,
is.
it's a bit knackered, that.
Yeah.
knackered,
I'm a bit upset with, when I sort of got my shelves upstairs. I didn't really, they weren't really designed for albums. It's just some bloody shelving stuff, and they kind of got a bit bowed, like when they're like leaning against each other a little bit. Not the album itself, just the corner of the covers, which is a shame.
My dad made me a proper vinyl record rack. Like, fucking awesome. It is.
They're still fucking in pieces though.
Yeah, that's because they're old.
Yeah.
I probably bought that second hand in that condition, maybe.
We got a sort of date for when we're going to go and do that vinyl thing. Was
definitely.
good. They
Look
keep
forward to
talking
that.
about it.
Oh, we definitely do that, mate. Definitely
Need
do
some
it.
sort of time when you're available, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next time you got to leave or anything like that. I mean, when's your next leave from work? Because we can go midweek, or midweek's better for me. It's probably quieter in there as well.
Yeah, but I've got to work.
No, but when you haven't got work, you're not getting any leave.
No.
No.
Not in the week, mate. No.
What? You don't get any leave? You don't get any weeks off?
Yeah, but I'm holidaying them weeks.
You're going away? Oh, you're going away to America?
Going
Yeah, that's
America
right.
and
Yeah,
all
yeah.
that. If I take any days off, I'm on holiday,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah. Fair enough.
So it'd have to be weekend.
We'll have to do it one weekend then, yeah.
Right, this was a bit controversial because a slight change in style. This is end of the century. So Phil Spector actually produced this album.
The Murderer.
The Murderer. And there was rumours that he threatened to shoot Johnny Ramone
Oh God.
during the recording process because he's a nutcase.
He was. It did sound like.
I still think I like it, but like, do you remember Rock and Roll Radio was a bit of a hit and it had like trumpets in it?
Oh, God.
It's a bit different.
But even the look of them on the cover is different, isn't it? It's almost like very. They're all wearing different
I still
coloured
like the
t-shirts, but.
Baby I Love You is the old 60s number. Baby I Love You. That one. Bit naff. But this ain't a fan of Rock and Roll High School is pretty cool.
The song's a bit longer as well. There's
Slightly,
so many on the album.
Chinese Rock's good track. It's another one I put in incorrectly.
It's almost like they're following the Beatles style of like having a change.
It's that
of
one that's completely
pieces. Having a change of image after a few
style,
albums.
yeah.
They've got their leather jackets on in that
Yeah.
inside sleeve one anyway, so they're not completely gone away from it.
It's a good album. To be fair, I don't blame them. Like, at the end of the day, they've done 4 albums that were very similar, so they probably just wanted to try something a little different.
How big were they as a band? I mean, I know it's one of the bands everyone knows the name of, but were they...
It's really strange because sale-wise, they didn't sell a lot, but they're one of these bands that people cult bands.
Yeah, if you liked them, you loved them kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think they, like, one of their new albums actually went gold, which is the first one that ever happened from, you know. They didn't have many hit singles and that, but they got by.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think they were
You'd
poor
think
or
so,
anything,
yeah.
but...
When they, aren't their
band.
fucking t-shirts selling in fucking Primark and shit now? Ramones t-shirts.
Well, they probably make all their money from merch.
Yeah. Well, that's the fucking some other cunt isn't ripping them off for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
Don't they have the classic kind of logo? Is it the 3 names that go around the circled?
Yeah,
That's
one
right.
with a baseball bat, one with...
I'm sure that's like an iconic kind of logo. Didn't
Yes, in the first album.
didn't Gilroy do that on a t-shirt once?
Maybe.
Like used their kind of like.
Yeah, it's the classic Ramones t-shirt.
Yeah, I'm sure I've seen a few people like do their own sort of take on it, like as a homage or
I don't think they've got an
whatever.
album cover like that though, strangely. It's just a classic sort of image of the Ramones.
Yeah, I can't even picture it particularly. I just don't. Is it just their names in a circle? Is it?
Yeah,
or?
yeah, it's like almost like Queen had that royal thing. It's almost done in that sort of style. But I don't think it's actually on any of the albums.
Strange.
But yeah, it's a cool little logo there.
Maybe it's just on T-shirts. Maybe they just did it on their T-shirts. Is it?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, they went through a sort of. I don't mind these albums, but they're not really sort of punky. They sort of went through a period of
experimentation. Or
maybe, yeah. I still like it.
They're trying to get a wider audience. Do you reckon?
Maybe, but these albums are kind of. They only really ever play like one off of these albums, really.
When they play live.
KKK Took My Baby Away, which is a great title.
Right.
It's a good song. But I still like the song, but it's more poppier. This is a Pleasant Dreams album. I like We Want the Airways, that's a good song.
And then they're just Ramones, not the Ramones, aren't
Just
they?
Ramones.
Just Ramones.
Yeah,
I think everyone calls them the Ramones, don't they? It's just hard not to.
Just
really.
to start a sentence.
Yeah.
Ramones.
Yeah.
I'm going to see Ramones. It sounds a bit weird, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Subterranean Jungle. This is around 83, I think, something like that. Yeah, what's the big song? Oh yeah, Psychotherapy. It's the big song of that album. Time Bomb's good. Every time I eat vegetables, it makes me think of you. not the best title in the world.
It's quite a unique title.
Yeah. A little bit of So I Like, Outsider. It's alright, but it's, you know, the next album is when they got back on track, I would say. Cool, is there an inside? Oh yeah, there is. Some lyrics.
Lyrics straight on the
Yeah, straight on the thing, yeah.
Psychotherapy.
I'm sure one album I really like though, which is annoying, which is something I'll have to try and sort myself out.
I'm not sure how much vinyl goes for. One of the guys in the vinyl community, I was going for some of my stuff. He says, "Oh, every time you your albums, you're like £500 worth of albums in your hand." I'm like, "Have I? Yeah. Really? You sure?"
Yeah, well,
I don't know.
I don't think we're spending 500 quid, are we?
No, we certainly won't be spending that on stuff. But I suppose it's. You don't think about it.
Shops,
So yeah, so you bought these things like when as you were growing up, kind of thing. Some of the stuff, maybe it is kind of rare. People were after it. You don't know, do you?
Yeah. Yeah, around 85, they kind of got a little bit more back on track. They produced an album that's quite sort of diverse, but they got more into the punk. Yeah. They even got into the hardcore punk stuff, so because that was around, so they got some
did it kind of like reinvigorate it?
Yeah.
Did the hardcore punks quote them as being like their influences?
Yeah, massively, right. And so they had a little crack at it themselves.
Probably carried them along themselves, yeah.
You got like, this is Too Tough to Die. This is a really good album. Mama's Boy, Too Tough to Die. Warthog is like their hardcore song. Right. It's really good.
Because they're kind of the Godfathers.
They're poppy stuff as well.
They're sort of the Godfathers of punk, would you say?
Yeah.
And like influences of hardcore as well.
Endless Vacation is like fucking speedy, like fast, like thrashy fast. It's mental. But really, really good album actually.
Because when people say that thrash is like a mixture of heavy metal and punk, it's more the American punk they're thinking of than the English punk, I would say, wouldn't you? The English punk is like people who didn't really play the instruments very well, quite often.
Yeah, it's more a mixture of
more attitude than actual ability. I thought with English punk.
In America, it's more a mixture of. Funny enough, the early stuff is kind of like the new wave of British heavy metal because the Americans were really into that, mixed with like American hardcore, like Misfits, Black Flag, as opposed to like the English stuff, because they think of punk as being really fast, but the English punk weren't necessarily fast,
just kind of raucous,
just raucous.
But
Bad Brains and bands like that were really fast, for the time. I'm short of. I have to get them on vinyl at some point. But the next album's called Animal Boy, and that's really good. Again, it's got like some punky up, like really aggressive punky numbers. The guitar tone in it is really punky sounding. Really good album. There's a classic song in it called Somebody Put Something in My Drink,
right.
which is great. They did an album called Halfway to Sanity after that. which actually has them attempting a little bit of thrash metal on it.
Right.
There's a track called I'm Not Jesus, which is like them doing thrash metal. It's really good.
Okay.
Then they did an album called Brain Drain, which was alright. And then they did this fucking live album called Loco Live 91.
Right.
This is when I started seeing them.
Yeah.
Look at the amount of songs in it.
Oh yeah.
Single album. Single album.
Oh wow. Those
Yeah.
all short ones then.
There's like nowadays, by this time they're even quicker.
Yeah.
The songs are even quicker. This is Loco live in Barcelona.
Good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah, they always start their gigs with that, and always Durango 95 and Teenage Lobotomy.
Right.
Always started their gigs like that. Fucking mental. The crowd would go mad.
Is that actually the good? Is that a song called "Good, the Bad, and the Ugly"? Is it the,
No, it's
it's the music from the.
It's the intro
cool,
music.
cool.
Yeah.
Don't Metallica start off with Sergio?
Yeah, different part of it.
It's
Yeah.
not Sergio Leone, is it? Is it Sergio Leone?
Yeah, it would
Is
be.
Sergio Leone?
Yeah.
No, I'm getting confused with the horror guy. Who it was it Sergio Leone did the music for the Spaghetti
Yeah.
Westerns? It was okay, cool, yeah. I thought I might be confused. It was like Lucio Fulci or something like that.
But the funny thing is, I don't know if it's good, bad, or ugly, but Metallica.
They come
It's
on
a different part of the song,
Yeah,
maybe, or
yeah,
maybe another song.
or Fist for $1, maybe.
Maybe, maybe it's
I've
Fish
sort
for
of
$1. It
heard
might
that,
be
yeah.
Fish for $1, actually.
Yeah. I actually watched those Clint Eastwood movies the other day with me.
Really good. I don't
My
think
little
I've ever seen
nephew.
them.
You never seen Fish for $1 and
I don't think I've ever
Fairly
seen
Ugly?
I'm not really a big fan of Western.
You fucking, I don't believe you.
There's
Get out
loads
of
of
my
classics.
fucking ass.
There's loads of
Yeah,
classics.
it's
I
true,
ain't
it's
seen.
true, it's true. Not everyone's fucking seen everything. That's
I might have done. I can't remember.
It's one of those films that like, it's like certain films, like if you're flicking through the TV, like,
Just looks silly, doesn't it?
yeah, it's a classic, man. It's fucking classic. You know, if you like midnight, it's like 3:30 in the morning, right? And I used to go to work, and flick through the channel, and then suddenly that'll be on, like halfway through. I go, oh, I've got to watch it to the end now. Yeah, one of those films.
The three classics, was it?
It was Fist for $1, for a few dollars more, and Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
Do they have plots? Or is it just two people
Yeah.
looking at each other ready to shoot?
No, then that's
They
the
are
lot of
actually
it.
plots.
There are plots around it, yeah. But it's a weird thing because it's called the Man with No Name trilogy. But in every
Ooh.
single one of them, he has got a name. He has got a name in every single one of the three the three films. But it's still called the Man with No Name
What's
trilogy.
his name then?
Well, I think it's called Banquo in one of them, but he's got different names in each one.
Oh,
So
I presume he had no name.
no, yeah, they're not even following on from each other. They're completely different stories from each other. But they were filmed like
Oh,
in
really?
similar. But it's all filmed.
I'm filming in Italy.
Yeah. If it was Italy and Spain, I can't remember now because it was weird because we was looking at it the other
Italy
day.
spaghetti western.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
good.
I thought it was
That's
Italy.
good,
Because
yeah.
I remember we were looking at it the other day because I was thinking, I can't remember what the conversation was.
Italian directors.
Yeah, I know, it was supposed to be the thing. That's why, of course, we heard spaghetti westerns.
So this is I mean, not quite the last. It's the last studio album I bought by Ramones. This was actually their second last album before they split. They split in '97.
Right, okay.
They just called it a day. They weren't getting on actually. It's interesting. There's I've got like a documentary DVD, and Johnny Ramone and Joey they just haven't talked to each other for years.
Oh,
even
right.
when they're on tour,
Fucking
they don't
hell.
talk to each other. It's the weirdest thing to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
like
documentary, you see them that completely ignore each other.
all the time. Johnny gets on with Marky, the drummer. The guitarist and the drummer get off like a house on fire. They're hilarious. Joey's like they just don't.
That's so weird.
Yeah, and Dee Dee was a complete bit of a druggy, bit of a nut.
Aye.
He was the main songwriter actually.
Okay, so how many of them are still around then? Are they, I mean, was it only one change of membership the whole time?
No,
someone come
Marky Ramone come in
The second
after
drummer.
Tommy, on the fourth album,
Right.
and then he left, and they brought in for Too Tough, Animal Boy, and Halfway to Santa. They brought in another drummer called Richie Ramone.
Right.
He left. They brought back Marky.
Okay.
And then for Loco Live and this album, they brought in a bass player called CJ Ramone.
Okay.
He was a younger guy,
Right.
and that was the line-up to the end.
Okay. That's crazy though, isn't it? You do hear it's kind of like
Not many line-ups.
stuff of legend, like band members not getting on with each other, isn't it? It's kind of like it's almost a cliche, but it is a fucking it is a real life thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's crazy how you can be on the road like fucking I don't know most of the days
Trouble,
of
like,
it. Yeah.
in it for a
Yeah,
lot
you
of
must be on
time,
you must be on the same bloody coach or whatever, and have to fucking play live, but just don't fucking talk to them. How fucking
Yeah.
weird and bloody lonely an existence is that? Where you're on the road and you fucking won't talk to like there's only 4 of you in the coach or whatever, I don't know, and like 1/4 of you won't talk to the other 4th of you or whatever.
Well, John is a funny character. He was a bit like
Strange,
the guy in charge. Like he was like the boss that sort of people. Like he comes across as a bit like
bit pushy or
yeah, but
Mondo Bizarro.
Yeah, they named all their albums like this towards the end.
Okay.
Adios Amigos is their last album, their live album, and I can't remember. They did a studio album, but I can't remember what it's called. They were, I think, one of the first bands to play 2 songs on Top of the Pops.
Okay, alright.
Because they're so short.
Mm.
This is this is a cool album actually. This is 70 rare unreleased tracks.
Okay.
So it's just a bunch of unreleased tracks. You can tell by the production there's stuff from the first album. Surfing Safari. Yeah, it's really cool to listen to actually. Street Fighting Man.
Yeah. Talking of that Gabba Gabba Hey, remember there was a music called Gabba for a while. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, it was like really aggressive, rave music, wasn't it? Yeah.
What was it?
Aggressive rave music.
Rave, yeah.
Basically, like not rave music, but
did they
more aggressive.
Did they get it from that, or did
No, it's from the film.
No, what the rave music?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, you don't know where that came from. I was wondering if that came from that. I don't know. Somehow weirdly come from the Ramones. I think it's weird, isn't it?
Well, there is a band. A band called Berserker that mixed metal with
that Aussie band.
Pretty good actually. Yeah, Aussie band.
Oh, this would be the fastest band in the world or something weird like that.
Yeah,
I saw them play with.
Yeah, but if it's done by machine, that don't fucking matter.
Yeah.
That's cheating.
Yeah, kind of.
He did get a drummer.
Yeah. I saw them in the Underworld actually.
Mortician used a drum machine as well, like.
Yeah. There's a few death metal and like gore grind who use drum machines.
Just to get that speed and.
Well, yeah, sometimes because you can't get a bloody drummer.
Yeah, that's what it costs.
Like Bludgeon from Southend, they've always had a drum machine. I think they've got to stick with a drum machine. Even they can't even bother looking for drummers. But the drummers are quite a rarity. I don't mind drum machines, to be honest. I've heard drum machines a few times. Sometimes it just adds an extra level of bludgeon. Like if you want nuanced music, then you want a drummer.
Would you have a guitar machine though?
No, well.
That's what I always think. If you're a band, you should all be playing your instruments personally in that old-fashioned, old-fart way.
I think ideally it would be nice, but I mean, I don't know.
It is difficult though.
To me,
drums are difficult. The person's got to have all the drums. You've got to lug them about.
That's why every fucking drummer's got about 6 bands. Yeah. You know?
Well, funny enough, band did an interview with the Grudge. They went through so many drummers because they just couldn't settle with one. Yeah. So it is one of them things. Last Ramones. This is Acid Days.
It looks kind of acidy.
It's a album. So it's all right as covers albums go. Yeah, Somebody to Love. That's the Jefferson Airplane song. So there'll be a lot of 50s stuff on here.
Well, these are all covers, are they?
Yeah.
Don't recognise. Have you never seen The Rain?
No, that's Creedence.
Oh, right. So that kind of
Surf City
rocky kind of stuff.
Famous surf song from the early 60s.
Right. Might know if I hear it, but.
Shape the Things That Come Out of That.
It's like Substitute, that one. Yeah, Who, I reckon.
Out of Time. Yeah, Johnny Centre of Mine, that's Amboy Dukes, I know that.
Who?
Amboy Dukes. That was...
Amboy Dukes?
Yeah, that was...
I've heard of them.
Garage band, that was Ted Nugent's first band.
Oh, okay.
You might say it down here, actually.
Who the covers are?
Well, written by Pete Townsend, so Ted Nugent. Out of Time is Rolling Stones.
Okay.
Things That Come, that rings a bell. I do know what that is. That's the Animals.
Oh,
when I was young. Arthur Lee.
Don't know.
My Back Page is Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan, yeah.
Can't seem to make Sky Saxon, don't know what it is. Have You Seen the Rain? Yeah, it's John Fogerty.
Okay.
Reg Presley. Oh, that's Trots.
Oh, yeah.
Surf City. Yeah, Brian Wilson, so that's
the Beach Boys.
Beach Boys, yeah.
Because I knew you said Beach Boys when you first sort of said Surf City, but I was like, I don't want to fucking just throw out a guess there, you know what I mean?
You would have been right.
I know, for once in my miserable life. I I've gone through the fucking beer today. I've nearly finished my second one already.
Yeah, I want to open my own one because.
Considering I was like asleep when you fucking turned up.
Probably get a ding at the bell for the parcel. Like.
That parcel ain't fucking coming.
No,
Bastard! I fucking sat in all day, fucking waiting for this poxy parcel to come. I was kind of gonna sign on to
Let me guess. Comics.
No, comic boxes for putting my in.
Comic boxes. It's not a no then.
Well, I got some comics today. I got a bloke in America sent me some free comics. Like they call it AOK, like Act of Kindness. He just sent me a bunch of comics that I never had, and so I was like, it's fucking for nothing, just fucking just out of kindness of his heart. It's really cool. The only thing is, from America, just the postage they have to pay when they send those to here is ridiculous. We don't pay that much when we send it to America. I had another bloke that do like a kind of trade with me, and like I paid less than £8 to send about 5 or 6 comics to America, and he's paid like 20 something dollars to send something back to me. A similar amount. It's like wow.
Well, when I got that Graver for final, the postage costs as much as the fucking thing. I'm like, Richie, I can't. He's just silly me getting it. So he was nice. He did me a deal.
Yeah. But Americans, you're being ripped off by your postal service. Jesus Christ.
Well, let's just suck this and open a new one.
So the rest of them all a different R. Oh, I see that one. Okay.
Yeah.
That's one of those bands. I don't know, kind of freshy that band. Or like hardcore-y.
I will tell you all about them.
Yeah, I've seen that name.
The funny thing is, I got this album because my dad had
They're on a thrashy label as well, aren't they?
It was their thrash album. It's a good album actually. A track called Mad Society was on my dad's metal compilation tape that he did.
Right.
And I found out they were called RDP.
Yeah.
Brazilian band, Ratos de Para.
Yeah.
But really, they're more
Parao, is it?
Parao, maybe.
Yeah, Parao, I don't know.
But they're more known as being in the 80s as a hardcore, dischargey hardcore band, and they were really good as well.
I've seen their name around. I've seen that advertised because is it Under One Flag?
Yeah.
Or Music Nations?
Road Racer.
Road Racer, okay.
It was, yeah. So, like a lot of punk bands, they decided to go metal a bit. I think they play punk rock again now, but it's a cool album actually. It's alright. But I just thought they were a thrash metal band. I didn't even know about their punky past.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I don't recognise
Anarchophobia.
I recognise the name, but I do not recognise.
Yeah.
I don't recognise that cover at all.
Anarchophobia. So I think this is about 91. Yeah. RDP. They're known as RDP.
It was like Fear of Anarchy. Anarchophobia.
I guess, yeah. They do a cover of Ramones Commando.
Oh, okay.
Funny enough. But, I can imagine the punks are going, it's a sellout, you're doing that.
Yeah, probably.
Whatever, but
like you say, they're all... Yeah. I think, you've got bands around for long enough. They do have... It's just done. This is just a done thing. They do make some changes at some point.
Yeah.
You
can't just keep making the same album.
Yeah. Whether it's for themselves or whether it's because they're trying to get more popularity by appealing to a wider audience.
It's difficult.
But I can imagine it would be quite annoying if you just fucking did this, churning out the same style over and over and over again.
Oh, how nice is this? It's nice. I like it.
It must be quite. That's probably why I've drunk it so quickly.
Yeah, it's like sweet and nice and fruity and everything's going on with that.
It's got a few different little explosions. I
want to visit that place. Is
this the one in East London?
Well, I can't remember if I said it down the old camera, but I mentioned when I on chat, I used to work down Lammas Road.
Okay.
Where
is Lammas Road then?
Leabridge Road.
Yeah.
You know where the new station is, Leabridge Station. You got the train line.
A new station?
There's a new station, Leabridge.
Really?
Yeah, it used to be open in 1985. It closed in 1985 and it reopened about a year ago.
Where'd you go through on from there then?
To Stratford and up to Tottenham Hale.
Oh right.
Yeah, new station. Yeah.
Is this part of the new Crossrail or something like that?
No, it's just a new station. The funny thing is, the station was kind of there. It's getting into disrepair.
Yeah.
And they just made a new one that I
How
guess.
far up
'cause
is that? Is that up towards the ice rink or
Yeah.
past the canal?
Yeah, so
Or the lead,
before
the
the
lead.
canal, because as you go past all the houses, and it gets bare, doesn't it? That you got the railway track, and underneath that you got Lammas Road with all the warehouses and stuff like
Okay.
that, and the railway track. Yeah, because I remember because I used to work there in the early 90s, and I remember seeing the old station all sort of battered and torn and yeah. I guess because they built a few new flats and that, they thought, well, let's open a new station.
Okay.
So it used to be called Lee Bridge Road, now it's just called Lee Bridge.
Okay.
And obviously...
Was it around, like, when I was a kid, maybe? When did it shut down the station?
85.
You shut down in 85?
85, yeah.
So I wonder if I must have known it at some point as being there.
Yeah, it was a little bit before, I remember.
Yeah. Because it just kind of like as it rings a bell, there being I remember sort of walking down that way and passing a station.
Yeah.
But then I don't remember there being a station there. But I know you've mentioned it, so they've reopened it. Okay.
Yeah, and basically...
That's rare, isn't it? To reopen a station. Yeah, normally they should knock it down and fucking put it into flats, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah, so that road that runs alongside the track is called Lammas Road.
Right.
And it goes up to the waterworks, and there used to be a golf pitch and putt and a nature reserve. And I guess that's where they brew their beer.
I've got the idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And further up, you got the riding centre, the ice thing.
Up towards Clapton.
Yeah.
I used to go up there when we used to work in Clapton, didn't I? My first post office was in Clapton. Yeah.
It's lovely, that is. Right. This is Rollins Band.
Okay.
Yeah, like obviously a big black flag.
Yeah.
Band. I quite like the Rollins Band. This is a single that came out, I think, in the mid-90s, maybe 94, called Low Self Opinion. 12-inch, he got that tattooed on his back.
Right.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Is it Rollins or Rollins?
Rollins, maybe. I always say Rollins, but I guess it's Rollins.
I think I've heard people say it's Rollins, but I'm not too sure.
Yeah, Rollins Band's pretty good.
Yeah.
But I prefer Flag.
So we went for your Black Flags, didn't we? When we were
Yeah.
on these, yeah. Did you have a spoken word one as well? Did you have a spoken word
Yeah, spoken word, and he's done. That's what he does most. I mean, he don't do the band anymore.
No.
He just does spoken word stuff. I've seen him live. I went to the.
He produces TV shows and stuff like that.
Yeah, he does. He acts. He does all sorts.
Did you see that film? Did you see that horror film where he's like an angel? But
I remember you saying about this.
Chopped off. I can't remember what it's called now. I saw it on Netflix. It wasn't a bad film actually.
He says yes to everything.
I think it's called He Never Died or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was quite a decent movie actually.
He's such a smart guy. I see him at the Barbican, his stand-up show, and like, you leave feeling really sort of motivated with him. Do you know what I mean?
There's a motivational speaker then, kind of, or...
He's not trying to be, but you just feel that way, you know. Yeah, he's such a great guy to listen to. This is the album... I can't remember what this album's called.
It's a really dull cover.
Yeah. Tearing, is it? Fuck me.
Is it not on the spine?
Liar's a big song. I can't remember what the album's called.
Have a look in the middle of the thing. You got some writing on there, so that side. Have a look on the other side. On there, on this side. Okay. Does it not say on there at all? Is that clear plastic?
Oh, clear.
Is that clear vinyl?
Clear vinyl. Wait, that's right, wait.
Okay, I've waited. Now you're going to tell us.
Yeah, there you go, clear vinyl, that's cool.
That is interesting.
The album before, I think it's better actually, which Low Self Opinion is on. But this is a pretty good album. I see him at the Marquee back in the day. Cool, Ben. He's so intense on stage, it's ridiculous. What?
Warriors, come out to play! I'm out of beer! Bugger.
Are you really?
Yeah.
You're drunk.
Oh yeah, that's really strange. Oh well, never mind.
Want to share mine?
No, you're alright.
Oh, here we go. This might be my last band.
Really nice. He offered me his beer.
I did.
That's your last band, you say?
Like, could be, yeah. Yeah, I think it is. I've got quite a few.
Okay.
So all that is this band here.
Wow. Surprised that way, actually.
I haven't got all their albums.
No. So it's like, I know the name, and it's like,
yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought he'd had them. I don't know.
I love this band. I love this
I
band.
don't know. You're probably going to remind me of stuff that I don't remember about them. Actually, I know the name.
It's my old flatmate got me into this band.
I couldn't mention. Oh, I do know. Yeah. You played them on your R show, and actually recognised them when you played them from the one song of theirs that I know. One of the first compilation albums that I bought had their song. Is it Spirit of Radio?
Yeah.
And I recognise his voice.
Yeah.
Is it Geddy Lee or
Geddy
something?
Lee, yeah,
It is
yeah.
that. Fuck me! I know more than I fucking realised.
Yeah, you do.
Bloody hell. Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
Rush.
Canadian, isn't they?
Canadian band.
Yeah.
This is Rush.
Right.
And this is their brilliant debut album. It's quite a heavy album, the first one actually. It's probably one that, arguably the heaviest album.
70s or 80s?
74, I think.
Oh,
was
right,
the
they're
first
quite
one.
early then, yeah. Down a long old time.
74, 73, the first one.
Right. They're still going strong, ain't they?
No, they've actually called it a day
Oh,
now.
have they? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought they'd released
I see them on their last tour. They played the O2
Right.
a couple of years back now. The drummer Pert don't want to continue really, so I think they are calling it a day.
Okay.
I'm interested to know what year it is myself. Actually, 74.
74, bloody hell. We were fucking 5. I was 5 years old.
They got kind of lumped
Were
in.
you even born there? I can't remember.
Yeah, that year.
Oh, Jesus.
These are very much a bit of a Zeppelin copyist. This album.
Okay.
It sounds less like what you think
You're
of
getting
Rush.
stuck on the that's it, yeah.
But I really like this album. The guitar sound is good. Finding My Way is awesome. Working Man is brilliant. They still play some of these live. It's a different drummer, not Neil Peart. It's the only album with a different drummer.
Oh, okay.
John Ratsey, who actually
So a
died.
lot of this time you're showing off the classic stuff. You're mentioning the name, and I know the name because I've read it like in articles or whatever. But like, tying up the name to the fucking band is not something I can necessarily do. It's just like yeah. I'm surprised if I can remember the name of the singer actually. That's really.
Yeah.
I've actually impressed myself there. Geddy's not exactly a name you remember, is it? What kind of name is Geddy anyway?
Yeah.
Is it short for say? Is it like a nickname for what his real name is? Is his real name like Armageddon Lee?
Armageddon Lee. Only name was Geddy Lee.
Geddy Lee, yeah.
Well, Neil...
Gertrude, his real name's Gertrude, they call him Geddy.
The guitarist is Alex Lifeson,
Right.
and the drummer is Neil Peart.
Yeah, I've heard that name, Neil Peart, yeah.
He was a mate. He took over the songwriting and pretty much.
No.
Like once he came in, because he was such a bookworm,
Okay.
he took over all the writing lyrics.
Right.
As well as being like an amazing drummer, you know. I haven't got the second album, which is Fly By Night, which is really good. It's got By Tour and Snow Dogg on it, which is a great song, and Fly By Night and Anthem as well, which is awesome. Well, this is the album that nearly broke them up. That's the next one.
It looks like a metal kind of title.
Yeah, Caress of Steel.
Caress of Steel. Were they heavy metal or were they rock?
I think they were heavy for the time.
Yeah.
They're progressive rock.
But they weren't describing themselves as heavy metal.
No, it's too early to
No,
describe
that's what I was
heavy
thinking.
metal.
That Caress of Steel, it's got that, like, it feels like a Man of War kind of title, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It has got that. Yeah.
It's heavy, but still they as heavy as you like.
Yeah.
The Necromancer.
Okay.
I like, what else we got here? No, I like it. No, this album, the thing is, their popularity was going a little bit downhill, and they weren't selling out venues.
This is the third album.
This is the third album, and this was the most sort of complex album they did at the time. You know, it's very proggy, and complex, and rap companies go, you can't do that anymore.
Well.
People don't like it. And they were basically, the next album was going to be...
Is that why they nearly broke up? Because there's all these conversations about what they were allowed to do and, you know...
They were put under a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
And, but anyway, let's talk about Caress of Steel. It's a gatefold version as well, which is cool. But yeah, this is a pretty good album.
Different picture on the front and the back as well.
Yeah. Done. And... So they were in a lot of trouble with the band.
Is there a song called Caress of Steel?
No, there isn't, no.
I was wondering why they called it Caress of Steel, why they gave it such a proto-heavy metal kind of name before heavy metal was...
It's a cool name.
Yeah.
But it's a
Maybe they were the instigators of, like, you know, using
Steel.
metal words and like,
So the record company says, no, you've got to write songs like Bad Company. poppy kind of rock songs.
Right.
We're not having it. Go off and do the like pop songs now.
Yeah.
And they
We
thought, well,
want you to earn lots of money so we can fill up
Yeah.
this.
but what they decided to do.
Fuck your creative vision.
Yeah.
You go and make us some money, you fucking whores. You musical whores.
But what they
basically.
decided to do, right, they thought, well, fuck it, we're going to
Yeah.
split up. We'll do this album, we'll do this fucking mega one-sided complicated album, and just fuck it. And if it's not successful, we just call it a day and that's it.
Yeah.
But it was massively successful.
Okay.
It was a one in the face for the fucking promoters. It was 2112.
Okay.
This was a massive turning point for the band. 2112 is fucking awesome.
Is that supposed to be named after a year or
Yeah, it's about
futuristic kind of?
it's set in the year 2112
Yeah,
basically,
yeah.
where music is banned,
Okay.
and a guy finds a guitar, an ancient relic, presents it to like, the authorities, and they're like, no, we're not having it. So this, and it's a whole one-sided.
Is that
album.
not the plot to the fucking Queen musical?
Yeah, that did copy it a bit.
I
I went
think
to the
it-
Queen music.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably is actually.
I just don't know. I've not even
Stars,
seen the
so
Queen musical, and is it Andrew Lloyd Webber? Is it?
Yeah, I
And
saw it actually.
Yeah, I think he's
A long
like
time
music.
ago.
His music is banned, and
Something
someone
like that,
discovers
yeah.
Queen or something like that, and they
They nicked Russia's idea. Mate.
Well, Rush should fucking sue him for everything he's got.
Yeah.
The fucking.
Look at that!
That is some awesome-
Look at that, the stars.
Next
Come on,
next
man.
show, we'll have to recreate the album cover from Rush. We'll have to wear our flowing white robes and whatever.
But no, this is great.
right.
Yeah, everyone. So yeah, one side 2112. Passions to Bangkok's really good. Twilight Zone's a good
Yeah.
song. Something for Nothing. So yeah, after they did this album, got successful. That was it. They were able to do what the fuck they wanted.
Still a
after
fair
that.
old way away. 2112. I always get amused by like.
1976.
Yeah, I always get amused by stuff that's supposed to be futuristic and we've now gone past that time. Like 2000 AD comic is now 20 years ago, even though it's still coming out as 2000 AD.
Never
But
get it right, do they?
No, well, I like a futuristic, like supposedly like action film.
Yeah.
And like especially the trade. The year is 1984. And
Yeah,
it's
like, so futuristic.
Yeah.
I remember seeing a film called Class of 1999 as well. Like,
that was
the whole
really
thing.
futuristic at the time. Yeah. And now it's fucking
Terminator
action.
is that's gone.
Yeah.
That year. You know what this year is?
No.
Blade Runner. It's the
Oh.
Blade Runner year.
When
2019.
the first replicant is created, or
Yeah, when the
replicant is
story
born?
starts.
Oh,
It says 2019.
oh, is it supposed to be actually?
Yeah.
Oh right, fucking hell.
So he got that wrong and all.
Of course. I
Back
didn't
to the
know-
Future.
Yeah, that's gone. That was
Yeah.
a couple of years ago, wasn't it?
I might be wrong. It might be 18, but I'm sure it
Was
is
it
19.
the Back to the Future one?
Never
where
put a year.
we were supposed to have bloody flying skateboards by now. Was that?
Yeah, that was
oh,
Back to the
Jesus
Future, yeah.
Christ.
But the thing nowadays, I think people are cottoned onto it. So whenever they're like Black Mirror films, for example,
Yeah.
they don't put a year on anything
No,
futuristic.
no.
Don't put a year on shit.
Like, if you read comic books, as I have been known to do on occasion, it's because obviously they've been going since the fucking 40s, and they've had to move. Like for example, the Punisher. Originally, he was like a Vietnam vet. And they've had to move that forward every fucking. What was the last time he got into some wars so he can be a vet of that kind of thing? It's quite funny, and it's that age.
Is Iraq yet? Or?
That, you watch the Avengers movies and the Marvel movies. You know the Samuel L. Jackson character.
Oh, yeah,
He's-
Captain something.
Fucking hell.
Captain
Fury,
America?
Nick Fury.
Oh, okay.
Nick Fury. No, Samuel Jackson. He's basically he's like the head of Shield. He fought in World War II, so 1945. So he was a grown adult in 1945. But for some reason, he's not like an
old man.
Yeah,
He should be an old man.
He should be,
Really?
he should be an old man held together by bionics and fucking
Oh, God.
But that's how it is though. You know,
Yeah.
this fucking time marches on, and the characters aren't timeless. They have to kind of shift them around a bit
Yeah.
to make them fit into what the
It's crazy.
the timelines are.
This is a great live album from that tour. It's called All the World's a Stage.
Yeah,
Really good live album.
that
album.
sounds almost Shakespearean.
All the World's a Stage.
I think it's Shakespearean, isn't it? That
Oh,
quote. Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone is a player or something like that. Something like that.
Something like that.
Fuck knows.
You have a gatefold.
I try to pretend that I'm clever, but I'm not really.
I love seeing this Rush. The thing that annoyed me when I went and saw Rush at the O2,
Yeah.
even though it was an amazing show and production and all, and they played brilliantly. They didn't play enough 70s stuff. In fact, they only played 2112. Annoyed me. There was loads of old people there wanting
the old stuff. That does annoy you with
they played too much 80s stuff.
Yeah. Every time you should go see Iron Maiden, I've seen Iron Maiden for ages, but they always want to play too much off the new album. It's like, come on, guys, you know we're not here for that. Come on.
Iron Maiden are terrible for that.
You may be proud of it, but just just come on and play the first 5 albums.
yeah.
I haven't seen them in years. It's probably been a decade since the last one.
Twickenham when they did the Power Slave thingy.
Oh, that was too long ago. That's a lot more recent. That's a lot more recent.
It's got to be 10 years.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Fuck, so mine must be probably 15 years since I saw them then.
No.
It was like me, it must be fucking well, because my brother just moved out to bloody Essex and I hadn't seen him for a while.
I was still playing rugby then. So I remember coming straight from the rugby and watching it.
I can't remember who was supporting, but like, my brother came over, I hadn't seen him for a while because he'd moved out to Essex and he'd lived here, we'd been drinking all the time. And so he came over, listen, we had a fucking bottle of vodka on the way to the venue. We got to the venue, there was a queue, so we got there, and it was a little bit early, we went to the pub, got to the venue, there was a queue, so we went to another pub. And we went back, and finally we fucking went back in for Iron Maiden, got another beer. Next thing we know, we're waking up fucking just in time for the encore. What a pair of wankers, It was a nice long encore, fortunately, and they played Run to the Hills, so it was cool.
You know what we should have done when we stopped the thing? I should have went to the toilet.
Oh, well, you're busting the gut now, are you?
Yeah. No, what?
Well, you can bag off if you like, and I'll go for the rest of your records.
Yeah.
No, there's nothing for me to slag off.
Nah, I guess not. This for me is probably one of my favourite albums.
I can wipe my arse on your Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, break it.
No, because you noticed that.
Then stab you with it.
No.
This is probably my favourite Rush album. This
Right.
is absolutely brilliant album. This is A Farewell to Kings.
Oh, and Spirit of Radio on. Is anyone
coming,
knows?
it's coming,
It's still coming. It's still on its way.
We're still in the 70s.
Okay.
This is a great album. Xanadu is amazing. Closer to the Heart was
So quite a long song on the first 11 minutes,
Cygnus X1.
It's a planet, isn't it?
No,
Or a star?
Black Hole.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Cygnus X1 is a Black Hole, okay.
Great album.
I'm actually listening to one of my old space podcasts today, so...
He was at his professor looking, his most professor. His little pert.
He looks like a...
He's known as the
He
professor.
looks like a cavalier, actually. He, looks like
does, yeah.
That cavalier look going for him.
Yeah, this is really great stuff. I like that logo, it's quite cool. The band.
They're like a star. They don't ever get accused of being Satanist or something. They don't try to say, oh, it's a pentagram.
Probably they're a rock band, so you know, if you play in America, you get accused.
Yeah. With their satanic panic.
Beatles got fucking accused in America, so.
Yeah, someone did say something about them being bigger than Jesus.
Yeah.
It's probably not good for the American market. Even now, they're still very much the lovers of God, aren't they?
They're lovers of God in that middle area of America.
Yeah, I'm not too sure whether you know, each to their own.
Someone should tell him it's not real or true. No? Shall we go out?
I'm not going there. 'Cause I don't want to, in case any of my comic friends.
Oh yeah. Sure.
Yeah, a lot of my comic friends are very much into the big man in the sky, but you know, as long as they're not fucking pushing it down everybody's. I don't know. I'm not ambivalent towards it. I don't know. But you know, as long as people aren't trying to kill you,
No. People can do whatever they want and believe in whatever they want.
There are some who are completely OTT and like they will try and judge you by by these standards that are on there and not necessarily and correctly, but yeah.
But you know, it's right. Never mind.
Yeah.
We'll continue.
Continue.
I'm very much a science person, which probably doesn't help.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, this is a cool cover. It's just mad.
So this is a brain.
Yeah.
It's a naked man and a brain.
And a businessman.
I can see a man's bottom.
Yeah.
You're showing me a man's bottom.
Are we allowed to show a man's bottom?
I was going to do a moonie for the camera then.
No. So this is Hemispheres.
Okay, so it's like hemispheres of the brain.
Yeah. This is the album that broke them.
Broke them in as in
they stopped. No, they stopped doing really long songs after this because it was such a hard album to make.
Okay.
It's like you got a Cygnus X1 Part 2 as a whole side, and it ain't even that good.
Right.
Yeah, it was so difficult, and they never did any mega long songs since.
Maybe they got it out of their system.
Yeah, and the 80s hit and all that kind of stuff was going out of fashion anyway, I guess. But Hemsworth, it's alright. There's a song about political wranglings between the trees. That's how proggy it is. There's a track called The Trees, and it is literally about oaks and maples having political problems.
Fine.
I know, it's mental.
Were they into drugs? Were they a druggy band? I already thought them as a druggy band. Were you telling me about the...
I did like a bit of smoke, actually.
Were you telling me about the song subjects? I suddenly thought to myself, well...
Patches the Bangkok is about scoring dope and stuff like that, but... No, it's cool. It's a good song, though.
Dr. Ruggs.
Yeah. There is unrest in the forest, there is trouble with the trees. For the maples want more sunlight and the oaks ignore their pleas. There you go.
Oh, yeah. That's
classic.
That's
You can't get more product. And this was at the height of punk. I don't know what they were thinking. No, it's good. It's a pretty good album.
That just sounds like there's like... It just sounds like someone totally stoned off their asses. Oh, what should we do a song about, man? Let's talk about the tree.
Yeah. Political wranglings about the tree.
Oh, it's so heavy. Oh dear. Right, no, what's that? 3 more to go?
Yeah, because I don't have because like I sort of get less and less into like the Rush stuff, but I'd still like to complete my collection. This was the start of the 80s, and there's definitely like the band Police. They were big fans of that band, so there's a new wave kind of feeling to it. But this is Permanent Waves. I love the guitar tone. The guitar tone is quite heavy and raw, and it's got Spirit Radio on it.
Ah!
Here we go, Permanent Waves.
That's all I can remember.
Free Will was on it, that's awesome as well.
I never actually bought any of their albums. I had that on the compilation. I quite liked it on the compilation, but that was back in the days when I hardly had any bloody any records, so I'd listen. What year was that then?
80, I think.
Oh, right, so yeah.
1980.
Because on that same compilation, it had Metal Days by Man of War.
Alright.
It had Stand Up and Shout by Dio.
Yeah.
And I've become a big Man of War fan after that one, so I enjoyed that Metal Days. Heavy Metal Days!
I never went to Man of War.
Never went to Man of War.
Too cheesy.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Oh, Man of War.
My flatmate Warren has his favourite fucking band.
Yeah. That's the thing though, everyone's got their own fucking, what they like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, this is a big classic. This is considered like the ultimate.
I suppose it's
Rush
a matter of what you know. If you'd heard the music before, you'd maybe seen them sitting around in wolfskin codpieces, you might have been inclined to pick it up. Yeah, but if you were shopping, especially if I was shopping and I went through it and oh my god, what are these fucking guys in there? I probably would have avoided it like who knows?
Well, this is considered and it is one of my favourites as well. Moving Pictures. It has a lot of famous songs in it. It's the probably the most famous album they've done.
Yeah.
Moving Pictures has got Tom Sawyer, which is the big hit. Red Barchetta, Why Said, Limelight. Just full of good songs.
Don't recognise any of them, but I know that I've heard the album.
Tom Sawyer's famous. Yeah, it's a cool album.
Tom Sawyer was already famous because he's in a book.
Exactly. There's a lot of more synthesizers coming in, being it's the 80s, but it's still guitar heavy. The problem with as they progress into the 80s, the guitars started to get toned down, the synthesizers.
Yeah, that was the fucking big thing, wasn't it? It was like a.
Yeah. It wasn't overly keen.
It was the future, man.
Yeah.
Everyone's using synthesizers now.
Yeah. So look how 80s they look on that even,
Yeah, definitely.
The next album I haven't got, which is Signals, which is alright, but it's quite synth heavy.
Right.
Then they did this album called Grace Under Pressure, which has a Distant Early Warning, which I really like, but it's very synth heavy again.
And they look like a bloody, it's like a 80s pop band on the back, don't they?
They do.
Like an old 80s pop band.
Yeah.
Getting on a bit.
Yeah, exactly.
All the long hair's gone.
Got that. You're romantic.
He no longer looks like a cavalier.
Then I think around 85 they did this album called Power Windows. It's alright, it's not that good.
It's a dumb name.
Yeah, Big Money's alright, but yeah, it's too poppy and synthy. Mystic Rhythm I don't mind too much, but you know.
Yeah, they were never the heaviest band anyway, and they're just looking to, whether they're just maybe enjoying the synthesizer more and wanting to...
new music, you know.
Even the logo kind of looks like, I don't know, electronic-y.
Electronic-y.
Yeah.
They even got into the electric drums and stuff like that, you know.
Triggers and all that.
Yeah.
Look at that, he's wearing a jacket.
Yeah.
He's wearing a freaking jacket on the back. Maybe the hair's coming back a little bit though. The hair is coming back a bit too much, maybe.
So that's it.
That's it.
I mean, they did some more 80s albums. Then the 90s, I think, is a really good era. They went back to more of a rock sound.
Yeah.
And Test for Echo is one of my favourite albums.
The 80s were a weird time for everybody, I think, maybe.
And then in the 90s, they stuck with the kind of more rock sound.
Yeah.
So,
said they've gone now. They called it a day.
They call it a day now, yeah.
Well, you're going since the 70s. I fucking don't know.
Well, they formed, I think...
30 odd years, fucking hell.
But they formed actually around 68. Because they formed in school.
Oh, right, Jesus.
Yeah.
So
that's it.
Did well for themselves.
Ours.
That's your ours. And you actually showed an arse amongst your ours as well, didn't you? A man's arse on the Hemispheres album.
Yeah.
Lovely arse.
Lovely arse.
Right. So that's it then.
Yeah.
That is your R's. Next week will be your S's, and you don't get another cold or break another toe or whatever other manner of strangeness that you get up to. Yeah.
Work.
And
you can talk with your breast show. I'm not strange. S's is loads.
Yeah, I bet
it's the last of the big fucking ones. S's is loads.
Ones. Yeah. I'm looking forward to the U show.
No, you won't. I've got a lot from
Have
one
you got
band.
some news?
Yeah.
Oh, no!
One band you won't like.
Not Ultravox.
I've got one from them.
Oh my god. Used. I wish I hadn't said it now.
It's a big fucking huge band.
No, I've got 3 weeks. Oh, yeah. The Irish by any chance.
Yeah. Only 80s though. Don't go beyond the 80s.
Yeah.
No.
That's probably too much as it is. Alright. So that's it. Cheers for watching. Make sure you listen to Elric's shows coming up at 7 o'clock.
On
the hour. On the next hour it should be coming up.
Sometimes you go slightly over, but I've still got to watch my show. Still got to watch it.
And link down below for my podcast. Check it out. Cheers for watching. Bye.